Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. Today will be a fun video. Today I have a splurge or save. Now with this video, I'm going to be sharing some of my favorite Amazon finds that really give off that designer vibe, that designer energy without the hefty designer price tag. If you're someone you enjoy a designer piece here and there, but you also enjoy saving a coin, this video is going to be perfect for you. Now, when it comes to the pieces that I'm going to be sharing, I am simply talking about the style of the piece, the vibe, the feel that you get when you have the piece, because I truly believe we don't always have to spend a lot of money to have something really nice. So I don't think we have to compromise our budget for nice pieces. So hopefully that's the vibe of this video. Hopefully that's what you get from this video. We can still have nice things, and sometimes we may have to splurge. Sometimes we may just want to splurge, but often there might be other times where we really want to save, and that's the goal of today's video. So let's just go ahead and jump right on in. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off with shoes. I'll also put timestamps in case you're interested in the products that I'll be sharing. But first up, let's talk shoes, more specifically sandals. It is the spring season. Summer is approaching, and I want to show y'all some good sandals, some good slides that you can have in your wardrobe that you can really pull out, and it's going to give you that designer feel, that designer look, but you're not going to have to pay that hefty price tag. So let's get into shoe number one. Okay, so here's the first shoe, and I have to be honest, y'all, at first I wasn't really sure how I felt about this shoe because it's a very simple, minimalistic type shoe, but with the wardrobe that I'm really trying to build, that's exactly what I need in my closet. So when I was browsing on Amazon, I saw these, and to be completely honest, these really give me the vibe of like the rose sandals. And if you know, they can get a little pricey, but when I saw these, I was like, this is a similar vibe. It definitely puts me in the mode of that designer, or that brand, I should say. So when I saw these, I really wanted to give them a try. I love this like toe ring right here. This is a kind of an edgy trend right now that's going on. And so I think purchasing these from Amazon is a great way to really try out that trend, because it is like a little trendy aspect right now. So instead of splurging and spending so much money, you could give these a try and get that same look and get that same feel. What the shoe looks like, I've worn these, y'all, so excuse the little toe marks. I've actually worn these. I really do like these. They're comfortable. It's a simple shoe. Like I said, it's perfect for my girls that really love minimalistic vibes. This is what you tie around your ankle, and these are a perfect option to add if you're someone who enjoys capsule wardrobes, because they will really kind of like elevate any type of look. They're pretty much always going to match because they are black. I do know that they have other colors available as well, but I just think this is the perfect option for someone who wants to look cute every day, or someone who's looking for a sandal that will elevate basic outfits. This is going to be your go-to. Not only is it nice, like I said, the style just gives designer, it gives that luxury feel. I just really enjoy this shoe, and I think it's perfect for this video because, like I said, this shoe gives a designer energy. It gives that it's an expensive type of piece. I will of course have these and everything else linked down below in case you want to check it out. So let's go ahead and move on to the next shoe. Okay, so we're moving on to heels. Now I love these heels. These are also another kind of like recent pickup that I've just gotten. These are a nice pair of heels from the brand Nine West. This is what the heels look like. Super nice. I love the gold vibe. When I saw these, I was like, these are definitely giving me the Tom Ford padlock heels. Obviously, it is not the same. These just put me in the mind of that. These give off that energy. I love the silhouette of the shoe. It's very similar, so it kind of gives you that look for less. You don't have to splurge, even though I love the Tom Ford padlock heels. And to be honest, I think that is a heel worth splurging. I love the selection. I love the different colors. And I just overall really love how sexy that shoe is. It's so simple, but it's such a sexy heel, and I really do love it. But I also feel like this shoe gives you that same feel. So you kind of have the option to splurge, or you can go ahead and save and get something just as nice, something very similar in terms of looks and the overall feel. It's very simple, it's sleek, it has a nice little ankle strap. It's just overall a really nice shoe. I got these from Amazon. I also got them in another color. So I have them in gold, and I have them in this really nice like brown color. I enjoy these shoes. They are comfortable and the quality is nice. I'm someone, I've dibbled and dabbled with buying heels from like cheap brands, and you will feel it in your shoe. It won't last. The shoe won't last. The quality is just not there. These are actually really nice quality wise. If you are in search of a nice, reliable, affordable heel, definitely check these out. Okay, so our next splurge or save item are going to be these sandals right here. Now this is going to be the save. These are a pair of like jelly slides from the brand Sam Edelman. Honestly, I love Sam Edelman. All of the products I have from that brand, quality, reliable. I've had them for a while. I really do enjoy them. Now these, like I said, are a fairly new purchase, but these are just so nice. They give that classic designer vibe. Just looking at it, it looks like it has, like I said, that designer energy, that vibe. Looks far more expensive than what I actually paid for. So I really do enjoy these. So this is my save option. Now, if I wanted to splurge, I would go for I believe it's the tribute sandals. I'll go ahead and put a picture on the screen. As you can see, in comparison to that, it kind of has that same like kind of crisscross vibe going on at the top of the shoe, which I love. These are just overall a great, luxury like option. And I definitely think you should check these out. They have a ton of different colors. I did go ahead and get these on Amazon, but you can definitely check their website as well. These are just really nice. So this is my save option, and I showed you my splurge, of course. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the next splurge or save. Now this specific type of sandal, this silhouette, I see it so often. I see it in the most minimalistic looks, and they always really just add to the look. They really just always elevate the look. So I enjoy these. I have these in a few colors. These are the shoes I'm talking about. I got these from Amazon. These are really nice quality. Like I said, I'm sure you are familiar with this silhouette. I've seen these in too many colors. These are just so nice and so affordable. I think this type of sandal is super timeless. It honestly goes with anything, and it gives you that luxury look without having to pay that luxury price. The most simple shoe, but really adds in like an elevation to looks because of the shape, because of the silhouette. I think this is a nice option to have in your wardrobe. Now here's another pair of sandals that give that high-end look without the high-end price. Now y'all can see I wear these a lot. There is no shame in my game. These are super comfortable. It's still a minimalist shoe, but it kind of elevates the look. Definitely makes it look, chic. And these also go with anything. I reach for these so much. It has that same like shape, almost the same silhouette except in a dad version. And so this is another great option if you want to get that look, but you want to save and you don't necessarily want to splurge. Okay, so next up, I wanted to quickly talk about these belts. I love a good belt. Sometimes a belt is just what you need to really tie a look together, or sometimes elevate basic looks. So the belt I want to share, this is going to be a save option. I really love this belt. It's a simple structured type belt with gold hardware. So if you like that type of vibe, this is definitely going to be a go-to for you, or definitely something you should consider checking out. This belt, anytime I wear it, it really elevates the look. And a majority of the times I'm wearing this belt, it's with simple outfits because I know it's going to elevate the look. I personally love elevated casual looks. So having accessories or having pieces in my closet like this is really going to allow me to create those elevated casual outfits. So this is something I wanted to just kind of like quickly throw in. If you are on the market for a nice belt and you want it to give that luxury vibe, that luxury feel, but you don't want to pay that luxury price, definitely consider checking these out. Okay, so next up, I have a handbag. Now these handbags are again, same bag, just different color options. Now, lately, I've seen a lot of women who enjoy carrying like the vanity style bags. They're small, they're cute, and some of the designer bags can really get hefty in the price. I'm talking 4-figure price range for just a small, simple bag. I like to have other options. I like to have save options because, like I said, sometimes I just want the vibe. I don't want the price. So if I can find something that gives off that vibe, like I told y'all, I definitely will. And so while this is not like super spot on in terms of like the vanity style bags, there's sometimes a little more like rounder. I feel like this bag definitely still has that same like structure. Both of these bags happen to be from Amazon. I will be honest, I reach for this one more simply because of the color. It's an off-white beige bag. It has silver hardware. Even though this bag is tiny and you can't fit a lot of items in it, it fits the necessities. I have worn this bag so much. I have been able to style this bag with so many different outfits because it's simple, it's clean, and it's minimalistic. This is another piece. If you enjoy having a capsule wardrobe, you will definitely enjoy having this bag in rotation because color-wise, shape-wise, the overall presence of the bag is really nice and it really goes with a ton of different outfits. And if I can remember correctly, these bags are both under $20. So talk about a save for such a cute little like nice small bag. So definitely wanted to go ahead and include these. Okay, so next up, I have this gorgeous clutch right here. I feel like this clutch in itself has like a designer-like silhouette. They love those like nice small clutches. This is a gorgeous evening clutch. I got it from Amazon and the quality is really nice. This is what the clutch looks like up front, gold with like an oyster shell case. I really love it. This is how you go ahead and open it up. This is what you have inside space-wise. This is again just another option if you don't want to spend thousands on, you know, a small clutch like this, but you still want to give that high-end vibe without the high-end price. I definitely recommend this little clutch. Clutches like this are also kind of trendy, so who's to say 2 years from now this will still be kind of like your jam? So why splurge when you can just save? So this is a good save option. Now we are almost at the end, and when it comes to accessories, I just have like my little arm candy, and then I have a pair of sunglasses I really want to share. So let's start with jewelry. Now I'm simple when it comes to jewelry. I do love a good statement piece. If you're interested, these earrings right here are definitely a statement. I love these earrings. I wear them all the time. These are the Monet earrings from House of 1210. So if you enjoy these, definitely check them out. But when it comes to my other jewelry, I do like simple, especially when it comes to like my little wrist candy. Right here, as you can see, let's get it to focus. I have this gorgeous two-tone belt. It is from Amazon. I love this belt. I have not stopped wearing it since I got it. It's actually from Anne Klein, another brand that I have a few different products and I'm always satisfied. And then I have these bangles right here. Let's let it focus right here. These kind of like cable type bracelets. These are definitely giving designer vibes itself, but you are not having to pay the designer prices. I know some people, their wrists is easily thousands of dollars in just their jewelry alone. I'm not there yet. I'm not dropping thousands on some arm candy. So when I see cute little accessories like this on Amazon, I get them, I try them out. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, it's giving cheap. It's not giving something I wanna wear. But both of these items right here, absolutely love. I got these two in a set. It actually came with a third like chain bracelet. It actually came with like a third chain bracelet, but it's too big for me, so I just enjoy wearing the cuffs. So yeah, that's the accessories I really wanted to share. Nice vibe, gonna give you that luxury look without that luxury price. Okay, so lastly we have sunglasses to talk about. Now these are the same pair of sunglasses. I just have them in two different colors. I love these sunglasses. These sunglasses give off a statement. They give you again that designer look, but you do not have to pay the designer price. I really feel like these are a pair of sunglasses that are bold. They give you that designer drama. They're fashion forward. They're gonna make a statement without having to make the splurge. So let me show y'all these up close. This is the black and orange pair that I have. I absolutely love these. I love the kind of like oversized aviator vibe. And then what I do love is this gorgeous detail right here, kind of like a teardrop. This is definitely, like I said, giving statement. You are saving, you don't have to splurge. Here's the same pair, except in this nice like brown tortoise color. And of course, these are definitely a save. Okay, y'all, so that's a wrap on today's video. I just wanted to share a few different items. Let me know your thoughts below. Are you team splurge or are you team save? Either way, the goal is to always look good and feel good no matter the price tag. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely let me know in the comments. Definitely engage. I would love to interact with you. If this is your first time on my channel, I hope you consider subscribing so you can see more content from me. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking on another video. I will see you in my next one. Bye.